Hadley.
Here.
Ralph Green.
Yes, ma'am, I'll be here.
Debbie Ray, yes. Lonnie's not here. Not sure where it is. Lonnie's at. Yeah. Morgan Heinzman is gone. He's vacation. So it's us three. And we'd like to do a fire assessment hearing first before we open the regular meeting. So we'll open that at 7 o'clock. And everyone knows what the fire assessment is for.
I make a motion, we open the public hearing.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we want to read the resolution?
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm donating, delegating down.
The following resolution. Whereas the Township Board, pursuant to Act 33 of the Public Acts of Michigan of 1951, as amended, Act 33, has resolved its intent to defray the cost of maintaining and operating the fire department, fire services, by special assessment on all the lands and premises in the township to be benefited, except for lands and premises exempt from the collection of taxes under the General Property Tax Act, Act 206 of the Public Acts of Michigan of 1893, exempt properties. And whereas the supervisor has prepared, certified, and reported to this Township Board as a special assessment roll for the parcels of the property benefited by the fire services and located in the Fire Protection Special Assessment District, showing the amount of the levy as it will appear in a column provided in the regular tax roll. And whereas after notice duly given by publication on August 26, 2013 in the River Valley Shopper and by first class mail on August 29, 2013, the Township Board is holding a public hearing to consider a proposed special assessment roll and objections thereto for the public improvements on the 9th day of September 2013 at 7 p.m. at the Croton Township Hall, located at 5833 East Division Street, Newaygo, Michigan. And whereas the Township Board deems the special assessment roll to be fair, just, and equitable, and each of the assessments contained thereon is relative to the benefits to be derived by the parcel of land assessed. Now therefore be it resolved as follows. The Township Board determines that the estimate of the amount that will be necessary to provide fire services for the fiscal year beginning on April 1, 2013, the amount of $163,746.25, is reasonable and appropriate and is approved, and that of this amount the Township shall levy the amount of $163,746.25 as a special assessment on all the lands and premises in the Township to be benefited except for exempt properties. 2. The special assessment roll or levy in the amount of $163,746.25, 1.4 mils, for the fire services in the Fire Protection Special Assessment District. The Special Assessment District is hereby confirmed and shall be known and designated as the Fire Protection Special Assessment District roll. The roll. 3. That the Township Clerk shall endorse on the roll the date of this meeting as the date of confirmation of the roll. 4. The assessment shall be spread and become due and be collected at the same time as Township taxes are assessed, levied, and collected, and shall be returned in the same manner for non-payment. 5. The assessment shall not bear interest if paid on or before the date it is due. If an assessment against any parcel of land is not paid when due, then the assessment shall be considered to be delinquent and shall be collected such interest and penalties as are due on delinquent Township taxes. 6. All special assessments contained in the roll shall constitute a lien upon the respective parcels of land assessed from the date of the confirmation of the roll. 7. That the special assessments made in the roll are hereby ordered and directed to be collected, and the Township Clerk shall deliver the roll to the Township Treasurer with a warrant attached thereto, who shall command the Township Treasurer to collect the special assessments in the roll in accordance with the direction of the Township Board. The warrant shall further require the Township Treasurer on the first day of March following the date when any such assessments or any part thereof have become due, to submit to the Township Board a sworn statement setting forth the names of the persons delinquent, if known, a description of the parcels of land upon which there are delinquent assessments, and the amount of such delinquency, including accrued interest computed to March 1st of such year. The form of the warrant is attached hereto as Exhibit B. 8. That upon receiving the roll and warrant, the Township Treasurer shall proceed to collect the several amounts assessed therein as shall as the same shall become due. 9, that all resolutions or parts of resolutions in conflict herewith shall be and the same are rescinded.
Do you want to read the second one?
The second one being 2013-021. This one. This resolution is number 2013-021, Fire Protection Special Assessment District, filed in the Special Assessment Roll Notice of Public Hearing. Whereas the Township Board has tentatively determined the amount of $163,746.25 will be required to provide fire protection in the township for the coming tax year, $163,746.25 of this amount being estimated to be necessary for operation and maintenance of the fire department. And whereas the Township Board has determined that it is in the best interest of the township to proceed to defray the cost of maintaining and operating the fire department by special assessment on all the lands and premises of the township to be benefited, except for lands and premises exempt from collection of taxes under the General Property Tax Act 206 of the Public Acts of Michigan, 1893, exempt properties. And whereas the supervisor has prepared, certified, and reported to this Township Board a special assessment roll for the parcel of property benefited by the fire department and located in the Fire Protection Special Assessment District, showing the amount of the levy as it appeared in the column provided in the regular tax roll. Now, therefore, be it hereby resolved as follows: that the special assessment roll for the Fire Protection Special Assessment District, the special assessment roll, as reported to the Township Board by the supervisor, shall be filed in the office of the Township Clerk and shall be available for public inspection during the normal working hours of the Township office. 2, that the Township Board shall hold a public hearing on September 9th, 2013 at 7 p.m. at the Township Hall located at 5833 East Division Street, Newaygo, Michigan, in the Township to review and hear any objections to the estimated costs and expenses and the distribution of the levy on special assessment roll. 3, that the Township Clerk shall cause to be published a notice of hearing and the filing of special assessment roll in the River Valley Shocker, a newspaper of general circulation within the township, at least 5 days prior to the public hearing. Proofs of publication of such notice shall be filed with the Township Clerk. 4, that the Township Clerk, at least 10 days prior to the date of the public hearing, shall send a notice of the public hearing by first-class mail addressed to each record owner or party in interest of each parcel of property to be assessed at the address shown for such owner or property in interest upon the last township tax assessment records, as supplemented by any subsequent changes in names or address of the owners or parties listed herein, except in the case of railroad companies who shall be mailed a notice of the public hearing by registered mail. 5, that the notice of the hearing to be mailed and published pursuant hereto shall substantially in the form set forth in Exhibit A hereto. 6, that all resolutions or parts of resolutions in conflict herewith shall be the same are hereby rescinded to the extent of such conflict. What else?
That's it.
That's it.
That's about it.
I did catch your number there.
I see that.
Like fly.
Okay. Comments? Any comments on that? Does anybody have any questions? Okay, at this time, we'll close the public hearing and open the regular township meeting.
Make a motion to close the hearing.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Jim, could you tell us the time?